Hey, and welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm gonna talk about how to do your life's greatest work. If you're someone who's feeling a little bit lost right now, in this kind of transition phase, and wondering what it means to live a deeply authentic and fulfilling life, doing what you love, then stick around because this video is for you. I'm gonna talk about what it really means to do your life's greatest work, and also how embarking on this journey actually leads to deep emotional healing and the evolution of your own mind and life into what I would call a more heavenly existence. This is unlike anything you've ever heard before, so be sure to watch till the end. Because one thing is for sure, ignoring this problem will not make it go away. In fact, it will only get worse. You just gotta keep moving forward in love. I believe when we don't do what we're here to do in life, then life begins to constrict around us and cause all kinds of unconscious suffering. Life is basically trying to wake you up to live your deepest purpose. Life is either expanding in love or imploding into chaos. And it's up to you to guide this experience. You're either going to die suffering for giving up on your dreams and full of regret, or you're going to die doing what you love, feeling deeply fulfilled and ready for the transition. And when we do what it is we're here to do, we transition from this density of consciousness into a higher realm of existence. And when we don't do what we're here to do, we will begin to cycle back into this plane of existence until we learn our biggest lesson. I believe reactivity is what keeps us trapped in this negative cycle of karma. We are here to become masters of our own consciousness, using our willpower to move ourselves from the lower states of reactivity to the higher states of proactivity through focused intention, which ultimately aligns us more with the mind of God. It's that simple. I know what it's like to deal with the dark feelings of apathy and confusion and feelings of being unworthy. It's the human experience at the lower states of mind. It's something we've all experienced at different times in our lives. But what I've discovered is this: humans, like all things in nature, operate through cycles of expression and becoming. It's like there's this divine force or source of inspiration that is moving through all of creation, and you are part of that, like a flower blooming to become its true essence without resistance. Your life and cycle of expression is meant to follow the same trajectory. The problem for humans is our egos get in the way of embracing and accepting this impulse of creative expression. It's the ego that wants to keep us small and safe. It wants to perpetuate its own sense of victimhood, which solidifies its sense of identity. And most people can never break free from the destructive force of the ego, and therefore never truly live the lives they are meant to live. So where do we even begin? And how do we tame this demon so that we can align with this divine force of creativity that wants to move through us? I'm gonna share with you my process from a very high level. Then in future videos, I can break this down into more and more nuanced topics. So you can see this video as just a very high level kind of introduction, so you get the idea and it can kind of start to percolate in your mind tonight when you're sleeping. I'm gonna try to make this as practical as possible, because really what we're doing now that we have this awareness is getting out of the mind, the ephemeral, the illusion, and back into the body and present moment where proactivity, conscious activity can happen. So let's dive in. It all begins by breaking the infinite down to the finite so that something can be created using focused action. And we do this by gaining clarity in the chaos. This is about getting to the essence of your own mind so you can organize your thoughts. And the first place to start is by getting rid of distractions. There is a war for your attention right now. It's called social media, especially apps like TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. Get rid of them. They are stealing your life away. You have to lead yourself to gain this meta perspective on who you truly are and what you want to create. This takes a silent mind. Only then can you tame your ideas down to their true essence. and create structure for their creation, which then entails breaking it down into workflows and routines and systems, to-do lists and calendars, etc. But it's really the first place to begin. In essence, you want to think of your vision like this sculpture that you're carving away at to get down to the true essence, the true art that is trapped inside. Once you have this clarity in a way that is more contained, the next step is action. And this is where everyone struggles, myself included. So I'm going to break down this cycle of action once and for all, so you can finally get unstuck and start doing your life's greatest work. There are two parts to the phase of action. I call them monk mode and penetration. You can see monk mode as the inner journey and penetration as the outer journey. Both are equally as important. And this is where the path of mastery begins, and also your deepest healing. Because to do your life's greatest work means you're going to have to confront and face all of your demons, all of your inner demons. This is why it heals you. Focused action literally leads to healing the lower states of mind, which then can pull you over time into a more heavenly existence. But there is no shortcut. There's no skipping over it. No amount of meditation, prayer, psychedelics are going to do the work for you. I should know because I've taken a lot of very powerful psychedelics and I've done thousands of hours of meditation in my life. And I can honestly say I've experienced what I would call heaven in these transcendental states of consciousness from psychedelics or hours of meditation. But the thing about psychedelics or even meditation is, once the experience is over, you have to come back to the linear journey of space and time, which is this reality. You're still left to face your inner demons. The work remains yours. Now, I'm very grateful for what psychedelics and meditation has taught me, including what I'm able to communicate to you right now. But now I understand deeply that the work has to be done by you, by me, through this linear journey of space and time, through proactivity, through focus and intent, through willpower. And in fact, this journey of overcoming the lower realms of ego through activity, proactivity, is actually why we're here. I've seen it. It's perhaps something you have to experience for yourself, but this is where my journey has brought me to this understanding of ultimately what we're here to do, to encounter the truth of who we are by being proactive and non-reactive, because it's here where we face our deepest wounds. Day in and day out, faced with the thoughts of, am I good enough, smart enough, capable enough, pretty enough, man enough? All of these thoughts of the ego ruminating, anything that would try to convince you other than your true identity of all that is in the inner world and on the outer world, which is why this journey is different for everyone. You have your own demons to face. It's a dance with self-realization. So monk mode is about the inner game of action, overcoming the lower realms of ego and realizing that the only thing that has been stopping you is you, and then moving to the higher states of awareness through proactivity and effort, self-control. And so penetration is about the outward journey, physical excursion that actually begins to change the circumstances of your outer world. So let's talk about that. The outward journey, the journey into the physical, the cold reality, the world, overcoming outer constraints through effort and action. The outward journey is about setting concrete goals for yourself of what you want to create and executing at the edge of your own fear and abilities, puncturing into the unknown and penetrating life with consistent effort, letting obsession pull you deeper and deeper into the void of the unknown, and a willingness to face all of your inner demons as you go, holding to that speck of awareness of all that is good within the chaos, pushing through obstacles, creating a feedback loop of good dopamine through constant effort and struggle, becoming addicted to the journey, addicted to the pull, and controlling your awareness so that you are not distracted, taking and transmuting criticism and ridicule from the outside world, just like you do on the inside world. Your own ridicule and criticism, you transmute through your own inner journey. Same thing, the outside world, criticism, ridicule, you transmute. As within, so without. Because there's a lot of people that want to see you fail. Sometimes, many times, the people who love you the most are the ones who become the biggest obstacles in your path. But it's all here happening for you. The exact experience that you need for the evolution of your consciousness, the exact trigger that is trying to pull you into a reactive state. But positive, proactive penetration stays true to the course, true to his destiny. And when he fucks up, he takes responsibility and corrects course, transmuting inner and outer darkness back into light, using words and using action, becoming a light for the world by going deeper and deeper on a path of commitment and devotion. You see, there's tremendous freedom in this realization. You get to experience the joy and release of taking imperfect action and not giving a fuck because it doesn't matter anymore. You see the illusion of fear, anxiety, and even death itself. This is how you express your true essence and heal your deepest wounds. The father wound, the mother wound, like a giant thread coming undone as you maintain these states of proactivity instead of reactivity, moving consciously your states of awareness to higher levels as you move through life, allowing this divine life energy to move through you unimpeded, becoming more powerful and less fearful in the world because consciousness expands and contracts based on your awareness and attitude. It all comes down to this. When you become who you truly are, you will begin to make universal connections. The spiral effect of where everything kind of spirals out from the center until it all connects with the highest truth. Total alignment inwards and outwards. Heaven on the inside, heaven on the outside. Your inner world of happiness and fulfillment will begin to reflect on your outer world. It's law. In this way, your very existence becomes art. Everything you do, a relationship between self and other, inner world and outer world as pure love, until they all become one. You become who you truly are while simultaneously clearing out all your inner wounds as you express your true essence and cultivate high vibrational awareness of authentic confidence and unapologetic self-expression. The result is something truly unique, something that could never be discovered by staying in your safe place of thinking and taking notes without ever taking action. You create something you could never imagine and maybe even change the world. Done. Hey guys, thank you for watching this video. Please do me a favor, click on that subscribe button. It helps me a lot. And if you like this video, you may like this one too. It's recommended by YouTube. I think you will really like it. See you on the next video. Peace.